Okay, it's going to get a little tougher today. Did pretty well on your test yesterday. I mean, there were some minor errors for some people here and there, but that's okay. You guys understood it. I'm happy. Okay. Now, you got a different ball game. You got to solve for x, and that does, so far it looks kind of similar, but you got to look. It's called the both sides rule. Here's what that means. You have two different x's, 2x and 6x. There's a plus in front of the 6, and I'll explain why here in a bit. You have x's, but they are on this side and this side. See, yesterday on the test, there was a couple problems where you had two different x's and you had to add them here. You can't do exactly that. Sometimes you might add them, but you can't just do that when they're on both sides, 2x and 6x. So here's what you do. I want you to put an arrow with the x that's over on this side of the equals. You need to do the opposite of plus 6x, okay, to get rid of that. You don't want the x, that x there, okay? So if you see plus 6x, you're going to just put minus 6x. Don't just put minus 6. So minus 6x allows you to cross out the plus 6x, and now on this side, after the equals, you just have the number 23, okay? Now, I need to go to the other side and minus 6x, because if I minus 6x from this side, I have to do it over here. And we have to do it to under the x number over there, so I minus 6x there. Minus 6x, both sides. Minus it there gets rid of the plus 6x, and I have 23. And then I go under the number with the x and minus 6x there. So I take 2 minus 6, that's negative 4. And then plus the 3. And now it's like we are used to. Put a multiplication dot. Now you're going to minus 3. And then you're going to divide by negative 4. Remember to divide by negative 4. So minus 3 gets rid of the plus 3, and that's 20. 23 minus 3 is 20. Then I divide. Remember, divide by negative 4, okay? You need to put negative 4. Because when I divide, I got to make sure I get the negative into the calculator. Negative 20 divided by negative 4. That's negative 5. Okay, next problem, okay? 5x minus 7 equals negative 2x, but we're going to call that a minus 2x, okay? Plus 14. So we have two different x's, 5x and this negative 2x here, okay? Now I want you to put an arrow on that x, okay? Again, you can't just plus them like you have been when they're on both sides. Okay. What's the opposite of, we're going to call that minus 2x. We're just going to think of that, it's a negative, but think of it in your head as minus 2x. How would you get rid of a minus 2x? You would plus 2x, okay? So up here I had plus 6x, so I minus 6x. I got minus 2x, so I plus 2x, okay? So plus 2x gets rid of the minus 2x, but then we have to go under the x here and add 2x. So plus 2x both sides. So 5 plus 2 is 7, and then we have minus 7. I scribbled something out. And over here we have our 14. You don't need to put plus 14, okay? It says plus 14, but just put the number 14, okay? Then you got times and minus 7, so you need to plus 7. And you need to divide by 7. So plus 7, plus 7. 14 plus 7 is 21. And then we got 7 times x. Then we divide by 7. 7, 7. 21 divided by 7 equals 3. Okay. Okay, so that's That's how we handle the x's when they're on both sides. Now I'm going to go over 6 more problems. You have 4 to do on the assignment. Okay. 10x minus 4 equals negative 2x plus 32. Okay, so we have x's both sides. So put an arrow on the one over there, just a little arrow. Now, we're going to call that a minus 2x. Okay, so to get rid of it, I would plus 2x. Okay, so plus 2x gets rid of the negative 2x. Then I go under the 10x and plus the same thing there, plus 2x plus 2x. So that's 12x, and then minus 4. And then you have 32, but don't put the plus sign from it. You just put the number 32, because I got rid of this, so the plus sign also goes away. Okay. Or no, don't cross it out, just put 32 then. Okay, so times. So I have minus 4, it means I would plus 4 first, then I would divide by 12. So plus 4 gets rid of the minus 4, so 12 times x. 32 plus 4 is 36. Okay. Then I divide by my 12. Okay. So divide by 12, divide by 12. Then we have x. 36 divided by 12 equals 3. Okay, 6x plus 12 equals positive 3x plus 33. Okay, now you've got x on both sides, so I want you to mark that and just focus in on that. Okay, think of that as a plus 3x. The opposite of if I wanted to get rid of a plus 3x, a minus 3x would get rid of that. So I minus 3x both sides, okay? That gets rid of it, but then I got to come over here and write the same thing under the x. So 6 minus 3 is 3. And then I'd have to add my 12, and then just put your 33. Don't continue to put the plus in front of it when we cross that out. Okay, because there's nothing over there plus 33. Okay, so you're going to minus 12, and then you're going to divide by 3. Okay, 33 minus 12 is 21, then I divide by 3, and then I'll have my answer. Okay, 21 divided by 3 is 7. Okay. Okay, next problem. Sorry about the stapler. Okay. 5x plus 6 equals negative 5x plus 36. So again, we have x. It says both sides. That means you have x on both sides. You want to get rid of it from that side. Now, when you're getting rid of it, think of that as a minus 6, a minus 5x. You want to get rid of the whole thing. So if you would have a minus 5x, you get rid of it with a plus 5x. So fill that in. Plus 5x, both sides. So the plus 5x would get rid of that minus 5x. Then I go under the x here and add 5x. So 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 6, and then we have 36. That's a 36. Sorry about the poor handwriting. Okay, so I got 10 times x plus 6 equals 36. So I get rid of a plus 6 with a minus 6. I get rid of a 10 times by dividing by 10. Okay, so minus 6, so 10 times x. 36 minus 6 is 30. And then finally, to get rid of the 10 times x, we divide by 10. Now x, 30 divided by 10 is 3. Okay. Okay, 2x minus 8 equals plus positive 4x plus 12. Okay. Alright, you got x on both sides, so let's just cover up everything except that plus 4x. I want to get rid of that, so I would minus 4x. on both sides. So that gets rid of it, okay? Then I minus 4x from under the 2x. So 2 minus 4 is a negative number, okay? So you just place a negative 2 in front of that, that's your multiplying number. Then you have minus 8, and then you have 12. Just put 12, drop the plus. If it's a plus, drop it. Okay, so we have to plus 8 now. And then we need to divide by negative 2. Okay, so plus 8, 12 plus 8 is 20, and then negative 2 times x. Okay, now we divide by negative 2. Remember, when you make your lines, you need to put negative 2, because you're dividing by negative 2. So take a calc, 20 divided by negative 2 is negative 10. Okay, negative 8x plus 4 equals negative 13x plus 19. So we have x on both sides. So I'm going to mark the one over there. So think of that as a minus 13x, okay? Well, you plus 13x to get rid of it. If I see minus, I plus. I know it's a negative, but you're going to call it a minus, and then you go under here and plus 13x. So to find my number with the x, I take negative 8 plus 13, that's 5. And then plus 4, and then we have 19. Okay, now it's what you're familiar with. Step 2 and 3 you know how to do. Okay, you see plus 4, you minus 4. And then you see times 5, you divide by 5. Okay. 19 minus 4 is 15. Then divide by 5. Okay. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Okay, now for the next one, 6x minus 8 equals positive 2x plus 32. The plus is there to help you. Okay, unlike normal textbook problems, that plus wouldn't be there, just say 2x, but I put that there to help you out. Okay. Again, both sides you got x, so 6x, 2x, put an arrow on the one there, and just cover that up. Okay. Now, if you have a plus 2x, you get rid of it with a minus 2x. So we'll get that gets rid of it. Then we minus 2x from 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay. And then minus 8. And we have 32 now, all by itself. Okay, so minus 8 with plus 8 to get rid of the minus 8. Then I would divide by 4 to get rid of the times 4. 32 plus 8 is 40. Divide by 4. 40 divided by 4 is 10.